Fighting illusions, believing what's not there, protected when moving. Maybe I'm crazy, memory hazy. Something's not right here, no hope for my safety. Killing with kindness, I keep my enemies with bait. Close and personal, I can see them with my face. Give grace, but no mercy to the enemies that play. Go to sleep.
Hello and welcome to Pillow Talk. I'm David, your host. Thank you for joining me. That was my artist Arthur Dunn, his latest hit, Hazy. I want everybody to make sure they go out and get it. And shout out to his manager, Clint. Keep pumping that good music. We really appreciate it. And a special thanks to all of my listeners out there, all the ladies, and all the fellas that listen all over. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all the feedback. And I'm really going to keep it coming because you really inspire me. Thank you very much. Today I want to talk about what to do when a woman ignores you. You know, ladies, don't take this the wrong way because we love you and we want to connect out there with all the beautiful ladies. I want all the men to go out and meet all the women and have good relationships. But the guys been calling in and texting and sending in emails and saying that, hey, we going out, we out at the clubs, we at the stores, we where the women is, and the women, the good, beautiful women are ignoring us. Now, I don't know why all of this is going on, but I do know a lot of time, ladies, y'all be out and a man see y'all ignore him some kind of way, play like you're on your phone, or start talking to somebody just so you don't have to be bothered. And a lot of times we can understand that. But y'all be out there available looking for a man. And when one come around, you ignore it. So I want to talk to you about what to do when a woman ignores you. And a lot of time when a woman ignores you, it's a test. She's testing you to see how you're going to react. Do you have patience? Or are you just going to get mad and, start talking about it. This happens a lot of time when you get ignored, you want to do something to irritate the woman. Well, a lot of times she could possibly have something on her mind. Women can go through a lot out there, so they may not even know they ignoring you. But if she is ignoring you, you got to know how to react to that because a woman's ignoring you and her silence towards you is not no reflection on your self-worth. It's her going through her own internal struggles because she's going through a lot to ignore you. She's exerting a lot of energy to ignore you. And a lot of times they ignore you because they like you and they want to test you because they love to test a man's emotions because that's how they gain influence over you. And if you react, you give her exactly what she wants. And she have confirmation that she has power over you. And that's what you don't want to have. If she ignores you and you react in a certain way, she know you're emotional. And that's not good for a man to operate off of emotions. You got to realize being ignored is not rejection. It's a reminder that your value is independent of anyone else's. You got to really realize what your self-worth is, what you have to offer. She'll be the one missing out. You are the blessing. You are the opportunity. And you got to understand that and operate like that. Because when you're dealing with a beautiful woman or a woman, you have to operate from a position of power, not weakness. You got to embrace what you cannot change because there is power in accepting what you cannot change. That's what gives you the power over her, knowing that you cannot change if she don't like you, you don't have to force it, nor should you want to. Accept what you can control. And anything beyond your control, you do not worry about it. When a woman ignores you, accept it. Your worth is not tied to a woman's attention. You cannot worry about whether some woman that you don't even know is interested in you, is ignoring you. You cannot control other people's reaction, only your response to it. That's how you stay in control. Your response to any situation, that is on you. You cannot let a person force your response or predict your response. You can never let no one's opinion sway you. And that's what's happening there. When you're being ignored, don't let that being ignored sway your self-worth on what you believe in yourself, because you bring a lot to the table. This woman do not know the blessing she just missed by ignoring you. Men will go wrong when they continue to try to go after something that they never had control of in the first place. You got to know when to let go. Remember, you cannot be swayed by internal validation. You do not want nobody on the outside validating you. Your validation comes from yourself. When you play by a woman's rules and you step outside your comfort zone and you react the way she wants to, then you are ensnared in that trap. When you do the opposite of what she thinks, you're going to create mystery about yourself. You're going to create a strong, powerful self-esteem, because she will not know what to do next, because she predicted that you was going to act one way, and you got her out of her comfort zone because you acted totally different. And that brings us to, how do you act and how do you deal with a woman ignoring you? And the number one thing is, do not be predictable. When a woman ignores you, you want to use reverse psychology. You act like her ignoring you does not bother you in the least bit. She'll wonder why you're not reacting the way she thought you should. And see, now she's going to be out of her comfort zone because you did not act the way she predicted. Say, this will shift the power. Her mind is going to be wondering why you didn't do what she thought you was going to do. See, you got to remember, women are very emotional, and their emotions can be shattered easily. And when you do that, you transfer that power, you transfer all of that emotion from her to you, and that's going to make you stronger, because you're going to see now that she's chasing you. And that gives you the upper hand now. And then what you do, you got to remember, men do not chase women. Real men attract women. And they never go backwards. So once she missed out on the opportunity, the blessing that you was going to bring her by making her life wonderful, because you never need her, you never needed her validation in the first place, because you knew what you brought to the table. You knew what type of man you are. You know how you can change a woman's life. Yet, she had no idea that her Mr. Everything was right in her face, and she chose to ignore you. So you never ever look back. You only look forward. This is David from USA Podcast, Pillow Talk. Thank you for joining me. And make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you on my next episode.